Hey guys, welcome to Tech Brew. So Microsoft just announced Windows 11 earlier this morning, and I am actually quite excited for Windows 11 as it looks like there's many new changes to Windows that will actually make it a much better operating system to use, and it should just make it a lot easier to use. It should look a lot better. And one of the things that I mainly didn't like about Windows 10 was that it had many different visual glitches, and while Windows 10 didn't look really horrible, it just had so many visual glitches and weird glitches at random times kind of with the UI that it just made it really annoying to use sometimes. So hopefully it looks like many of these are actually fixed with Windows 11, and it just seems like Microsoft took the time and they actually cared about the UI this time inside of Windows 11. So starting off, some of the first things that I think are important to talk about is definitely going to be the release date. So we don't actually know a release date for when you'll actually be able to install Windows 11, but it does seem like we should be able to install it probably within a week or two, or maybe sometime next month for Windows Insiders. But I do imagine that Windows Insiders should be able to install it within a week or so. But I do imagine that won't really be a full release version. It'll just have some of the features, but more of the features will definitely be added later. And I mentioned a full release for Windows 11 will actually be sometime around in November or sometime during the fall is probably when we should be able to expect a full release for Windows 11. Now, another huge thing that Microsoft has really been putting a focus on is actually Microsoft Teams. So they've integrated Microsoft Teams directly into Windows 11, which would make it a lot easier to kind of just interact with others that you're trying to interact with. They've also kind of changed the news and interests feature that was added to Windows 10, and they put it as widgets inside of Windows 11, which I think does look a lot better. Another huge thing with Windows 11 is definitely going to be kind of how it adapts with kind of just how you're using Windows, how you're using your device that's running Windows 11. Depending on what type of a device it is, it should be able to adapt with kind of what you're doing much better. Another huge focus that I think Microsoft put on is actually gaming, and they actually are really working towards trying to make a better gaming experience for people who do play games on Windows, as obviously this has become a huge focus now for Windows as many people nowadays are building gaming PCs. Another cool thing that I found was that you'll actually be able to now run Android apps directly inside of Windows, so this is also another really cool feature. And it just seems like Microsoft now finally cares about Windows and they want to make a good experience for all the people that use Windows 11. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys are excited about Windows 11, please be sure to subscribe. But yeah, that's it for today's video.